Metal Up World, this is CJ with cjortiz.com and metalmotivation.com. This is the first of a new 5-message series I'm doing entitled Your Life's Not Over, and it's time to take it back. Now, this is shown in my Life Domination online coaching program, and that is a weekly program that I do in a private Facebook group, which I would love to have you become a part of. You can learn more about that at the link below. But all this week, I'm talking about your life's not over, and it is definitely time to take it back. I guess that the number one comment that I have gotten over the years, and I've been doing this, fact, Halloween will be 8 years of doing metal motivation in specific, but probably the number one comment I've received over the years is that people have gotten out of a rut, that they were stuck. And it's probably affects more of us than I even realize, that we get stuck. We are stuck in ruts. We get to the place where life suddenly goes neutral on us, that all the ambition and all the things that we did early on, to push forward and to make things happen, when you're young, it just seems like that dissipates over time, that life does its dirty work on you, that your heart gets hard, you get numb to things. Maybe you gave a whole lot of care about people before, but then, man, you were disappointed time and time again. You've been hurt too many times. Too many things didn't pan out for you. You failed at certain things. There's just been disappointment. And so, man, you just get stuck and, maybe you get overweight and you're just not disciplined anymore. And you wonder what fueled you way back when. You wonder what was it that was driving you, because you just don't seem to find that anymore. And when you get into that place, man, you get lost. It gets dark. The clouds get dark. You get confused. You don't know the way forward. And life just seems to be passing you by. You are stuck. You're in a rut. And so instead of thinking about the wonderful things that the future holds for you, man, you start thinking about the way things are declining. You start thinking about the end. I am well into my middle-aged years, and I understand that, man. You start thinking about the end. You realize you don't have all the time in the world anymore. You just don't have that kind of time. You're like, wow, where did my 20s go? Where did my 30s go? Where did my 40s go? And you get stuck. But the thing you've got to realize is that your life is not over. It's far from over, man. And you can take it back. You can get your life back. I know it may seem impossible. It may seem like, man, dude, where do I begin? CJ, where do I begin to take my life back? I've got health issues. I've got emotional issues. I've got relationship issues. I got financial issues, man. I've got things, I still want to do with my life, but dude, I don't even know where to begin. Well, you can do it. It can seem overwhelming because it's just too much to have to deal with all at once. But there's a way that you can take this apart. There's a way that you can deconstruct this, man, where it is not so intimidating anymore. You can do that. And that's really the purpose of personal development and self-improvement. I know this, the page is called Metal Motivation, but it's so much more than that. I'm not here just to give you a little inspiration to help you get through another bad day. I'm not here to just give you a little motivation each day to help you keep tolerating that life that you don't like. And I hope you heard me, man. I don't want you to just find enough inspiration to get through another day. I do not want you to just keep finding enough motivation to keep tolerating this life that you don't like. You've got to switch from just going on daily inspiration to an actual plan for your personal development, to an actual plan of your self-improvement. Now, you may not like words like life coach or consultant or guru or any of these other things, but let me tell you something, man. When you can't do it on your own, when you are in that place, when you're just stuck, when you're in that place, man, where you don't know how to find your way out, sometimes that's exactly what you need. You need a voice from the outside, someone who cares, but also someone who's armed with principles, armed with knowledge, armed with wisdom. And so that's why I set up the Life Domination Coaching Group, because it was a simple, systematic way for people to move from point A to point B. It is to help people get unstuck. The thing you got to understand first, man, is that your life is not over. It's not over yet. So let's not go planning your funeral right now, okay? Let's not plan these sorts of things. Let's talk about the future. Let's talk about what you've still got inside you. Let's talk about the potential that you have. Oh yeah, you've got it, man. You've got that potential. You still got that fire down in you. Now, it may be burning very, very low right now, but that fire is in there. And we want to get you out of your rut. We want to get you moving forward again. And it's going to take some time. It's going to involve doing some things that maybe you're not comfortable with. Nothing crazy, though. I'm not talking about anything crazy, man. It shouldn't take that much. It's just you need right now some little victories. You need some little victories, something to start to feed your enthusiasm again, something to start to build up that passion again, something to start to rekindle that fire in you again. And you'll find it, man. You will find it. It's there. You got to take your eyes off the world for a little while, though. You got to take your eyes off your circumstances for a little while, man. You are no good to anybody until you get this aspect of your life together. And it all begins with your mindset. It all begins with your attitude. It all begins with the world view that you have, the way you look at every aspect of your life. And to get you back on target, back on track, I want you out of your rut, ending your dark season and taking back control of your life. You have the ability. You have all the personal power, my friend, that you could ever need. We could not give you any more personal power than you have right now. And maybe you're wondering what personal power means. It means the ability that you have to do anything that you set your mind to. The ability that you have inside you right now to do anything that you set your mind to. Oh, it's in there. You know, I tell people this example all the time, that if you name one thing in your life that you're struggling with right now, and you say that you can't get it done, you can't lose that weight, you can't build that business, whatever it is, I guarantee you that if I showed up at your house every day and threatened you with a gun, I could get you to do everything you say you can't do. Well, you say, well, that's easy, CJ, because you're pointing a gun to my head. Well, of course. But what does it tell you, though? It tells you that you have the ability. You don't have the threat there, but you have the ability. The power is in there. So we don't want to obviously have to turn to those kind of extreme measures. Let's try to start unlocking some of that personal power right now. Let's do some things right now that will unlock that personal power in you and get you out of your rut, because your life is not over, man. It's time to take it back. It's time to get out of where you are. Let's get you unstuck right now. You might be in a ditch, man. Let's get you out of that ditch. Let's get your life back on course. You can do it. Absolutely. I've seen tons of people do it over the years. You're no different, my friend. You can do it too. You can do it too. You've got to get out of this rut. And I don't care what it is that you're struggling with. There's a way out. It may be a steep, muddy slope. It may be a hard climb, but you can get out of where you are. It's only so long that you're going to be able to keep staying where you are before the pressure builds too much and you just have to do something. But why wait till then when you can do something now? Why wait till then, man, when there's encouragement available, there's motivation available, there's principles and knowledge and understanding that are available to you right now. That is available to you right now. The world is filled with helpful information, man, that would help you do these things. And you need essentially two things. You need principles and you need coaching. It's not enough just to know principles. It's good to have the support system in your life. It's good to have that, that help from other people that you're accountable to. Like you take something extreme like Alcoholics Anonymous. Nobody just goes through that on their own. You have the meetings, but then you also have people that you're accountable to, people that are going to reach out to you and you reach out to them. It's good to have that. A champion football team is never going to be a champion football team if it doesn't have all its coaches, head coach, assistant coach, defensive coach, quarterback coach, special teams coach. Everybody has coaches, mentors, accountable people that they have in their life. Even if it's just your spouse, man, there is somebody checking you, somebody watching you. We need that. No man and no woman are an island, man. you need support in your life. And so that's what I'm covering all this week. And your life's not over. It's time to take it back. In the next few episodes, we're going to talk about rediscovering yourself, man, and getting that flame going again. We're going to talk about how to, get an aggressive pep talk to your own life and start coaching yourself. We got a lot of ground that we want to cover this week. And if you want to see the rest of these videos, then I would encourage you to join the Life Domination online coaching group. It is very, very inexpensive, less than $20 a month. And you're going to get 5 videos each week on a separate topic, all shown in a private Facebook group, which I administrate. The only other people in the group are people just like you, man. Motivated people that are making changes in their life. And these people are making changes in their life. And so I'd love to have you be a part of that group. Not only do you get each week's new video series, but I've got a vault right now of over 550 videos that you would also have access to. And so there's no long-term contracts, none of that stuff. It's just very simple to do. Again, all shown in a private Facebook group. That means you're taking 15 minutes a day, man, every day. What a great way to start your day every day. And you can do it all on your phone. If you can get on Facebook, man, it's going to be happening just right there on your phone. You can do it at lunch, at work. You can do it, when you take a break, whatever. But I encourage you to do that. So check that out. Visit the link below, metalmotivation.com/life domination coaching. This is CJ, the Metal Motivator. And remember, in whatever you do, don't suck. Metal up.